this week of college football was crazy. I mean, probably some of the best games that I've seen in a while, and all of them just in this week. It was definitely one that you wish to have watched.
Absolutely.
Yeah, man. I mean, we had the Red River rivalry. We had Arizona almost going Wildcat on the Trojans. a lot of just close games. Teams getting put on upset notice. Teams getting put on upset alert, but maybe skirting through. But no matter
Had some
what,
ranked teams blow each other out. Dude,
yeah,
this weekend had everything. Had a
It
team
did.
literally snatch defeat from the jaws of victory.
I mean, wrestle defeat from the jaws of they went so far out of their way to get defeat from the jaws of victory. It's
It
insane.
was crazy.
And luckily for you folk out there, you have the trash talk tailgate and me, Riley Puddin Peters, and my partner in crime, Dr. Preston Rowe, to guide you through and let you know how we felt and how, you should probably see about how the things went down.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, man. Gosh, in a week this crazy, it's almost like, truly, where do you start? And
You got to start in the Red River, dude.
you do,
Always.
especially in this case, man. The Red River was just everything that you could have hoped for.
Dude,
It
so
was
Riley,
1-6 swim.
quick background real quick. This is the first time in this rivalry that both Oklahoma and Texas have been undefeated going into this game since 2009, since Colt McCoy and Sam Bradford played in this game.
Damn, that's kind of wild.
It is kind of wild.
That's been a while, dude. That's been
dude.
while.
A while.
And I mean,
this game had everything, bro. This game had everything.
yeah, this game was truly the kind of game you want out of a battle of undefeateds and like such a legendary rivalry. I mean, the first 6 minutes was absolutely ridiculous.
Yeah.
I mean, mistakes from both sides. You get this block punt for a touchdown. I mean,
Looking like Beamer ball up in here. That's pretty cool.
as Beamer Ball, Texas.
Yeah.
Fucking, I mean, this game, it lived up to all the hype that it was given.
Yeah.
Oklahoma, though, that Dabo Sweeney coaching tree.
Dude, Brent Venables is the only one that looks any good. I don't want to hear it.
You got to start somewhere. That's all I'm saying. It's got to start with one.
You guys have Jeff Scott, Tony Elliott, Billy Napier doesn't look that great. Brent Venables is the only one that looks like solid right now. Let's be real.
He's the only one that matters. He's the only one that I think, is truly solid.
Wide open touchdown to the tight end right here for Texas.
Look at him. He's like, how did we let that happen?
Yeah, dude. I mean, but Riley, you should know this better than anyone. The key to defeating a Brent Venables defense is just to go really fast. Because he likes to get his signals in at the very last minute so the offense can't adjust to what he's doing at the line of scrimmage. So the offense is just like, hey, you know what? Fuck it. We're just going to go really fast so you can't get your signals in at all.
Yep. I mean, pretty much that's when everyone figured that shit out. That started the demise of Clemson.
Yeah, it's true.
Clemson. All right, but this game was absolutely wild.
Yes.
I mean, some hashtag copious notes from your boy Puddin. I mean, Quinn Ewers had 346, a touchdown. Of course, he had 2 interceptions. But overall, I mean, he left out of there with a 75.9 QBR. That's all right.
Yeah, the 2 interceptions that he threw, they weren't good. Like, you know, they just weren't good decisions on his part.
Yeah.
You know, and I mean, it kind of looked like Oklahoma might run away with it here in the third quarter. And then Quinn Ewers, he lost the ball. You know,
you can't fumble Ruski, buddy.
Peyton Bowen forces that fumble, the true freshman safety for Oklahoma. But then Texas, they're able to get a stop, and they're able to get the ball back and kick a field goal. So now it's a 7-point game, 27-20. And then honestly, Riley, this play right here, this series, and what you're about to see, they didn't show it. Oklahoma, like Texas, run it back, Riley.
Yeah. Damn, that sucks they didn't show it.
They didn't show it, dude. That really sucks.
Yeah, this is a terrible cut.
Yes, yeah, it's terrible. So Texas, they're able to kick the field goal. And they drive the ball down to the goal line. And you're thinking, okay, Texas is going to punch this thing in and tie it. Oklahoma gets a goal line stand. Texas went for it on 4th down, did not get it. And then Oklahoma got the ball back on offense. So that was a huge play. And in my opinion, that was the turning point of the game.
Yeah. No, I mean, definitely at the end, it felt like the ice. I mean, you know, there's still some more. The final score of this thing ends up being 34-30. So, you know, Texas gets a little revenge.
Yeah. Dylan Gabriel, the UCF transfer quarterback for Oklahoma, 23 of 38, 285 yards, 1 touchdown. He didn't throw an interception. He also led the team in rushing with 14 carries, 113 yards, and a rushing touchdown. Damn, dude. Yeah. Like, is your thing, like, freezing? Like, is yours, like, lagging?
No.
Okay. For some reason, my screen is, like, lagging. I don't know why. Really don't know why.
I don't know, man.
I hope they show the replay, because they're not going to show it. Are they going to show the replay of the touchdown?
I hope so.
They're fucking not, dude.
No, this is me. Boom.
It looked like he was going to get sacked, and then he finds a wide open receiver in the corner of the end zone on the little post corner route. But if you watch it, they send him in motion from one side of the field to the other, and then the Texas DBs, they don't go with them, they don't communicate, and they leave him wide open in the back of the end zone. So that's just a miscommunication from the Texas secondary. That's why that was a touchdown.
He was all alone.
Game-winning touchdown, dude, with 15 seconds left.
That's some ice.
Yeah, man.
Oklahoma.
You always got to do this, Riley. You always got to do the horns down.
Horns down.
Horns down always, dude.
Horns down bad.
Yeah.
Texas didn't win, but Matthew
they tried a Hail Mary,
but it'd be a lot cooler if you did.
So, Oklahoma, the college football playoff, or the AP poll came out today, this morning. Oklahoma's up to number 5, dude. They went from 12 to 5, and Texas dropped from 3 to 9. So Texas is still in the top 10, but Oklahoma rising 7 spots in the AP poll.
I mean, they earned it. They beat number 3.
Absolutely, they earned it. Yeah, dude. This is one of my favorite rivalry games in all of college football. It's so scenic. You know, it's in the middle of the Texas State Fair, which I think is just awesome. It's a neutral site. Like, it's one of my favorite rivalry games in all of football.
Nah, for sure.
This one definitely lived up to the hype.
Nothing was better than the Baker Mayfield comments when he was talking about, they asked him about Texas, and he was like, I have no love for Texas. I grew up in Austin, 15 minutes from their campus. They never gave me a single recruit. Mm-hmm. He's like, I have no love for them. I was like, God damn, Baker. Hell yeah, man. Yeah, like we said though, final in this score was 34-30. I mean, Oklahoma showing the ice and getting the work done when it needed to be done.
Yes.
Great game. Honestly, just Absolutely. That's it. You just gotta leave it at that. And we're gonna move on to the next game. Another absolute banger of a game. We had number 10 Notre Dame going against number 25 Louisville.
Dude, shout out to Louisville, dude. Maybe the most surprise undefeated team through 6 weeks.
Yeah.
Louisville 6-0, dude.
Yep,
Crazy.
They just took down Notre Dame, who, only lost so far to Ohio State. Yep. I mean, they took down some stiff competition here.
That is, as the kids say, that is a quality loss.
Yeah. That is a quality loss.
Dude. Yeah, dude.
Ohio State is quality.
I mean, fucking, dude, Louisville, they ran the ball right down Notre Dame's throat. And Marcus Freeman is known as a defensive coach. But, I mean, dude, fucking Louisville's running back, Jahar Jordan, 21 carries, 143 yards, and 2 touchdowns. Averaged 6.8 on the ground against a really good Notre Dame defense, at least I thought. And, yeah, dude, another key stat, Notre Dame was 3 of 13 on third down. Riley, if you can't get off the field on third down, and if you continue to get off the field on offense on third down, it's not a recipe for success.
I mean, I think one of my big comparisons here is that rushing stat line from both teams. Louisville as a team had 185 rushing yards, and that's with the quarterback, giving a -12 due to sacks.
Yeah.
So, 185 from them. Notre Dame's entire squad, 44 yards.
Yeah. The other thing that really killed Notre Dame was Sam Hartman, who I really thought was, potentially a dark horse Heisman candidate this year, the transfer from Wake Forest. He did not play well, dude. I mean, he had 254 yards passing, but he had 3 interceptions, dude. I mean, you can't turn the ball over. Notre Dame had 3 interceptions. Louisville had none.
Yeah. Also.
And then, dude, Notre Dame had 5 total turnovers. They also lost 2 fumbles.
Yeah, they seemed like they were giving it up a whole lot. That by the end of it, you were like, all right, you're just shooting yourselves in the foot.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know what else to tell you. I think the big thing also, just another fun stat, is Louisville quarterback Jake Plummer only threw for 145 yards. He was 17 for 24 for 145. It's 6 yards on average. He did throw a touchdown, no interceptions. I mean, that's kind of hilarious.
That's efficient.
Yeah, I mean, in this day and age in college football, that's not the kind of shit you expect to see at all. We expect big passing numbers and, decent running numbers, but, Louisville really just put the rock on the ground and let the boys eat.
Yeah. I mean, you love to see it. That's the one fumble that they had. The wide receiver fumbled the ball. But that was their one turnover. Notre Dame had 5. That's a huge, that's your ball game right there. You can't run the ball and you turn the ball over 5 times. Dude, you're probably going to lose.
Louisville's defense looked so good. They were explosive. They were knifing gaps efficiently. It felt like every time they needed to make a play, Like on a third down, like a guy was in the gap that he needed to be in when he needed to be there.
Yes.
And you know, play calling, execution, no stunts against the outside zone. They just nailed it, you know?
You bastard. You can go fuck yourself, sir.
I mean, you know, it is what it is, you know?
Yeah.
You gotta protect the kids. Execution's key. So yeah, no, we see these guys. I mean, Louisville weathered the storm. Most teams probably would have gotten to this point where, you know, they're like down a little bit. Maybe, you know, Notre Dame, they're playing their heart out, but Notre Dame keeps finding a way, and a lot of teams, you know, they start to get tired from that. But Louisville seemed to thrive on this competition, and they weathered the storm and then came out on the other side of that and just gave it to Notre Dame.
Yep.
Gas pedal on the whole time.
Yeah, dude.
Look at this run game. Look at this. Gashing.
Yeah, dude. Just
big runs all night, too, man.
Just gaping holes.
Jawar Jordan, absolutely, I mean, magnificent game on the ground. Yes. And, you know, his 143 yards is honestly, like, it's really crazy because in the first half, Notre Dame defense was holding up pretty well. I mean, a lot of those yards come from the second half, and he had a lot of negative runs. Mm-hmm. So, you know, big game from him overall.
I mean, that's a great play design, too. Like, run that back, Riley. I just want to see that run. I want to see, yeah. So you wash him and then you kick him out. Ooh. And the dude, like, look. I mean, the Notre Dame DBs, their backs are turned.
Yeah, this dude.
Yeah, this dude. Bro, he has no idea what's happening.
And he just gets a little push out, and then two gets absolutely dusted around the corner.
Yep.
Oh. Entering light speed.
Yeah, dude. But I mean, dude, like Louisville, you know, right now, they're at the top of the ACC along with Florida State. I remember this year the ACC went away with divisions, so now it's just the top two teams play each other. So, you know, Louisville very well could play Florida State for the ACC championship as it stands right now. I don't think anyone really saw this coming, to be honest.
No, look at that. Dude, look at this. I mean, this is the penetration I'm talking about. And I don't know, like, if what this fucking blocking scheme they have going on here at Notre Dame is. This is fucking 69 Swiss cheese, I guess. I don't know what the fucking play call is here.
Let me see.
But look at this. Look at this penetration. That is 3.5, 4 yards behind the fucking line of scrimmage. That is where they were making contact. I mean, 69 Swiss cheese was the call. That's on third down, dude. That was a third down.
Damn.
Like, that's just shit you can't let happen.
No. No, and Notre Dame always has a really good offensive line.
Yeah, no, this is definitely not, you know, characteristic to kind of the stuff that we've been seeing. Look, another gashing run.
Jeez.
I mean, Jawar Jordan is explosive. He is one of those guys, he will take negative runs all first half. But the whole game, like that Louisville offensive line, they are the kind of team where they really are like they start maybe not necessarily slow, but like their goal is to grind you out. So it is just hit after hit after hit, and you just eventually, you know, second half of the third quarter, fourth quarter hits, and you're getting hit. And you're just leaving big gaps, and boom, he's exploding.
I mean, Yeah, dude. I mean, it's that old saying of just pound the rock. If you keep hitting the rock and if you do it as a team, eventually that rock is going to break.
Yep.
And Louisville just kind of eventually broke Notre Dame. That's just a bad overthrow by Sam Hartman. That's not a good throw.
Listen, man, it's the Wake Forest in them. Looks like there's maybe a little tippity doodah there.
Maybe.
Like a light tippity doodah.
Yeah.
Just like to give a little credit to that D line there. It's good penetration, good hands up. Jake Plummer's like, guys, shut up. I can't hear. I know we're excited. Shh.
Dude, it's weird seeing Louisville be like undefeated without Lamar Jackson.
Yeah, dude. Listen, they're doing what Lamar couldn't.
Yeah.
Even Lamar Jackson didn't go this far into the season undefeated.
Because he lost to Clemson.
Yeah. I mean, and this Louisville, they're pretty legit. Their O-line held up against Notre Dame's defense, and like Notre Dame's defense, no slouch. Like you said, they going into this game, they're pretty good defense. And I still think that holds, like, really, honestly, like, Louisville's offensive line they're very well conditioned.
Yes, they are.
They kept up a grinded out, fast tempo style that just, I couldn't imagine being, playing defensive line against. Like, those guys are all, 300 plus pounds, and it's just hard run. Back to the line. Hard run. Back to the line. Hard run. And then pass over top. And then hard run.
Yep.
So, great job to them.
Yeah, dude, shout out to Louisville. I mean, I don't think people in college football have given them the respect that they deserve, but dude, they have absolutely caught the TTT's attention.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
We are going to give them the respect that they deserve.
They deserve that respect on their name, dude. Shout out to Jack Harlow.
Do.
Bringing energy to his city. He brings that energy. You know how it is.
Louisville.
Shout out to Shane Gillis. RIP. Notre Dame sucks, apparently.
Louisville gets the huge win at home over Notre Dame, 33-20.
The most reasonable crowd storming of the week.
Absolutely, it was.
These folks were just excited that their program is relevant again.
Yes.
Say, this hadn't happened since Lamar. All right, man. Final score of that game, if you couldn't see, was 33-20.
Yes.
Great game. Obviously, like just a masterclass of the run game from Louisville.
Bub of the week worthy? Question mark.
I mean, it was a masterclass, but one team did do a little better, and we're gonna get to them later. Stick around. Yes. Damn right, we got a bub. But before we go there, we must talk. We must talk about Miami snatching defeat from the jaws of victory.
Oh,
now this is
Riley. Riley, is it my time to shine?
Bruh.
I just want to point, before I give you your floor, I just want to point one thing out, that this is a 13 minute and 42 second video of the final minute of this game. Like, this is the full final minute. The video is 13 minutes, 42 seconds, and it is just real time. It took that long to play out the end of this game.
So, Riley, start it from the beginning.
Yep.
So, okay. So, pause it real quick. I just want to point out something. So, the clock is running. Miami, who is undefeated, they're ranked number 17 in the country. Undefeated 4-0. Miami has the lead 20-17. And Riley, I want to point something else out to you. How many timeouts does Georgia Tech have?
They got 0 timeouts, sir.
They have 0 timeouts. And if you run it, Riley, look at the clock. Is the clock running or not?
Clock's running?
The clock is running. It is 3rd and 10. If you are Miami, all you have to do is take a knee. All you have to do is just take 2 knees and you win the game. You get out of there, you go to 5-0. But instead, you're Mario Cristobal, and for some ungodly reason, you decide to run the ball. And lo and behold, your running back fumbles. So now, Georgia Tech, who had no life, Georgia Tech was like, oh shit, we lost this game. All of a sudden, they're like, bro, did they really just do what we think they just did? They just ran the ball instead of kneeing it, and they fumbled? So now, if you're Miami, you are absolutely demoralized because you had this game won, bro. You had this in the bag. And if you're Miami, there was a video. I don't know if you have it, Riley, but there was a video of a Miami player on the sideline who was just looking up just in disbelief. And he was like, you could read his lips. He was saying, what the fuck are we doing? And this man had tears in his eyes. It was bad, dude. And he was thinking what everyone else was thinking. Bruh, what the fuck, man? What are you doing? So, they review this. He obviously fumbled it. Georgia Tech recovers the ball. So Georgia Tech has new life. Like I said, Miami's now demoralized. So now, Riley, run it.
Oh, it's been running.
Yeah, dude. So just fast forward a little bit.
Yeah, sorry.
So now you're Georgia Tech.
I'm enjoying this million replays of fucking the fumble.
So now there's 22 seconds left, 2nd and 10.
Jesus.
Yeah. This was a very drawn out game for no reason. Because Mario Cristobal wanted to be just fucking stupid. I don't know why he did this. So now Georgia Tech, you mind, they have no timeouts left. But they have a chance. Incomplete.
Still got a chance.
Yeah, dude. Still got a chance. 22 seconds.
2nd and 10.
2nd and 10. We go.
Football.
It's just
Football.
You can fast forward it a little bit if you want.
No. We gotta let the fucking tension in this room be palpable, dude. Fucking this had to suck.
Huge catch right here. The DB just completely misplays the ball. That should have been a pick. So now you're Georgia Tech. The clock has stopped momentarily to move the chains. Now the clock is running. Now you get down and you clock it. Kirk Cousins could learn a thing or two from this Georgia Tech offense.
Yes, sir.
He absolutely could. So now there's 10 seconds left. But if you're Georgia Tech, you at least have a chance to tie it. You can send it into overtime. You see the kicker getting ready. The DB just jumps early, man. He just slightly misplays the ball. That's got to kill you if you're a DB. And so, here we go. Wide open.
Shit.
Wide open. You let the receiver get behind your secondary, and it is a walk-off touchdown for Georgia Tech in what absolutely should not have happened.
And now
Miami,
Georgia Tech is going to go forward from here and win the national championship.
Miami absolutely snagged defeat from the jaws of victory.
Yeah, they let it. They did everything they could to lose this game.
They absolutely did.
They were like the South Park Little League baseball team trying not to go to the Little League World Series.
Oh, no.
They just found every way they could to lose the game.
They did. Just why? Mario Cristobal, what are you doing, bro? What are you doing?
Mario
Cristobal. And so, after the game, he was asked, obviously the reporters are going to ask, hey, what was your thought process on not kneeing the ball? And you know what he said?
Yeah, next time we should probably need that one.
Yeah, he goes, yeah, we should have kneed the ball. We should have kneeled it. We should have kneeled it.
Next time we'll do that.
Why? God dang, dude. I mean, that's a really good route by the receiver. Just the little sluggo, just a nice little, sluggo right there. But still, there's no excuse if you're Miami to lose that game. This loss is solely on Mario Cristobal and his just inept, incompetent clock mismanagement. And that is why Mario Cristobal and Miami, not even Miami, just Mario Cristobal, you are our bro of the week on the TTC. I don't know if, Riley, can you remember a worse coaching decision that, absolutely cost their team the win?
No, sir, no.
I honestly
This one's
can't.
pretty bad.
Dude, okay, so here we go. Watch, he's gonna mouth it. Oh, they didn't show him.
They cut out the what the fuck.
Yeah, he was like, what the fuck are we doing? This man had tears in his eyes, bro. Do you blame him?
Yes. I blame that kid.
But yeah, Georgia Tech, they come back due to Mario Cristobal's just ineptitude of, I don't even know what the word is. What's the word I'm looking for, Riley?
I mean, there it is. There it is. Here he is. Here he is.
You saw that, right?
Yeah.
What the fuck are we doing, bro? This man is down bad. And look, he just looks like, oh shit. I don't know what just happened. I really don't know what just happened. Mario Cristobal, he's a great recruiter, but holy shit, his clock mismanagement leaves so much to be desired. It is criminal what he did on Saturday, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Like that.
That should be illegal.
All you had to do was just kneel it twice, and you had the game. The game was over. That's all you had to do, but no, instead you wanted to run another play. And of course, it comes back to bite you in the ass. It's just... makes no sense. Makes no sense, bro.
Let's go on from terrible clock management to just amazing coaching overall. As we talk about Kentucky Wildcats versus the Georgia Bulldogs.
Yeah.
And this game was just a lamb to slaughtering.
Yeah. I mean, Kentucky, they were undefeated going into this game. They were ranked number 20. And they've played Georgia close in the past. But this game was just an absolute beatdown of horrific proportions. I mean, Georgia, they win this game 51-13. Fucking
yeah.
It's just
crazy.
I mean, Carson Beck, Georgia's quarterback, 28 of 35, 389 yards, 4 touchdowns, 1 interception. Brock Bowers, his third straight game with 100 yards receiving, 7 catches, 132 yards, and he also had a receiving touchdown.
Also had an injury.
Yeah.
Everyone in Bulldog Nation chat themselves for a moment.
Marcus Rosemy, Jack Saint, another Georgia receiver, 4 catches, 99 yards, and a touchdown. And then I think the story of the game for this one, Riley, was just Kentucky couldn't get anything going on the ground. I mean, last week we talked about it, how Ray Davis, Kentucky's running back, and that offensive line just bulldozed Florida. I mean, they bitch slapped Florida. They punked Florida on national TV with their run game.
Yeah.
And Ray Davis had, just a hell of a day. But this week was a completely different story. He had 15 carries for only 59 yards, no touchdowns.
Because of the negative like yardage because due to sacks on the quarterback, the team only accrued 55 total yards.
Yeah.
That's impressive.
Yeah, dude. Kentucky, they didn't turn the ball over. They just, they were 2 of 11 on third down. They couldn't sustain drives on offense, which, I mean, we all know how suffocating Georgia's defense is. And, Georgia, they've got enough talent that if you can't consistently sustain drives, your defense is going to get worn out, and eventually Georgia's is going to roll because they've got the talent to do it. You know what I mean?
Nah, they've got the talent to just, keep smacking you in the mouth. They're smacking you in the mouth, and then there's doing 51-13 in the SEC.
This was really shocked me. Kentucky had 183 total yards compared to Georgia's 608 total yards of offense. That's insane. This game really wasn't ever even close. Georgia goes up 14-0 early.
And just doesn't look back.
Yeah. I think Georgia, they've struggled the last few weeks. They've survived in advance, and that's all you have to do in college football. But it hasn't looked pretty. But I think Kirby Smart finally got through to his team and was like, hey, you know what? No one fucking believes in us because y'all have played like shit. And then they went out there and they did not play like shit. They punked Kentucky. They definitely did. They showed they established number one for sure. This game was them going, hey, you thought we weren't the number one team in the country? You're fucking wrong. Yeah. Yeah, dude.
You're fucking wrong. And next week they go and play Vanderbilt. So
who does? Georgia?
Georgia, yeah. Georgia goes and plays Vandy next.
That's gonna be rough.
Yeah, dude.
That's gonna be rough.
I hate to be a Vandy fan for that one.
And Vandy looked okay against Florida until they didn't.
Yeah. But look what Kentucky did to Florida, and look what fucking Georgia did to Kentucky.
It's true.
So imagine what Georgia's gonna do to Vandy.
Yeah.
Oh man, that's gonna be a good game right there. See if you can't break that 389 passing yards. Go real fucking NCAA 14 numbers on them.
I will just never understand, Riley. We talked about this last week. Why would you go into a game and just decide, hey, let's not cover Brock Bowers?
Yeah, the sick part was they actually covered him pretty well until the end of the game, and then they let him tear him to shreds.
Kind of like Auburn last week.
Yep.
Yeah.
They literally Rosemary Jack Saint. He had a pretty good beginning of the game. He really stood out. They had the one tight end that I think it was maybe one of his only fucking catches of the year that they broke out for the one, which was kind of cool. And then Thomas was one of the other guys. Those were where the touchdowns came from in the first, and then Brock Bowers was just like, oh, by the way, guys, I'm here.
I still exist.
You forgot about me. So sad. All right. Well,
that's a really solid. That's a really solid split zone play right there, Riley, that we just saw.
Hell yeah. It'd be kind of cool if there was a duo of them.
Yeah, hey man. Don't get me started.
A little split zone.
Yeah, man.
A little split zone.
Little split zone with a receiver coming in motion.
With a motion kick.
Yeah, dude.
All right.
Yeah.
We don't need to watch any more of this absolute ass kicking.
It was an absolute
51 to
ass kicking.
13. That's all you need to
51
know.
to 13. Georgia, I mean, I was critical of them the last few weeks, but they really looked like they should still be, the definitive
uno.
number one team in the nation.
Yeah. No, they still earned numero uno. They're held it for another week.
Absolutely.
All right.
Absolutely, they did.
Now we're gonna move on to the game that matters the most to me, and we've got Clemson versus Wake Forest. This was a big game. I mean,
hang on, Riley, your stream, I think.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. I know.
There we go. There we go.
Oh no, I know.
Ah, dude, you're good. Oh my God, we're gonna do this game? Okay.
All right, so the next game is Wake Forest Clemson. It's the game that matters the most to me. Wake Forest has always been one of those teams that's given Clemson a fit for no reason. Always.
True.
Yep. It's really been kind of they've been a thorn in our butt even since the national championship winning days. We had always felt like we had to deal with Wake Forest. We never just, kicked the shit out of them. We always had to deal with them.
Yep.
But in this game, I mean, I think the real song to be sung in this game, it was the running game from Clemson. I mean, Shipley, 19 carries for 97 yards. It's averaging 5. He had a touchdown. Maffa, 9 carries for 63 yards. That's averaging 7. Klubnik, 12 carries for 48. That's averaging 4. I mean, we had 2 touchdowns on the ground, 2 20-plus yard runs from our starting backs. Yep. The running game was consistent, and most key for me, biggest take from this game was our OC letting the ball be ran when it needed to be ran.
Oh, so on 3rd and 1, he didn't run double reverse passes?
No, sir. No, ran the ball right up the middle. Got the yardage.
That's pretty cool, dude. That's
won
progress.
The football game. It was amazing. I didn't think it would happen.
I will say this, Riley. I think another big key, and I mean, a lot's been made about Clemson's offense, rightfully so. But I mean, dude, despite losing Brent Venables, your defense is still really fucking good. They held Wake Forest to 2 of 12 on 3rd down. And like we said, if you can't sustain drives on offense, you're probably not gonna win the game in the end, just because your defense is gonna be gassed.
Yeah. So. And I mean we took a nice time of possession advantage in this game, I think, at the end of it.
You also had 2 turnovers, but
2 fumbles. We just seem to be eating too much popcorn. It's just, it is what it is.
It is what it is.
We caused 1, so there's that.
Yes.
So, at least we were -1 and not -2.
Yeah.
That was a terrible fucking screen on 3rd down, but it almost looked lazy. This one.
It's not even a screen. It's just
a
dump off. It's just a dump off.
Just a fuck dump.
Yeah.
Whoop. Oh. What a boot.
Riley, how's your kicking game going, by the way?
We missed one. Yes, sir. We missed one. 1 for 2.
Yeah.
Skidly diddly do. Bad, inconsistent quarterback play and not being able to kick the ball. It makes me sick as a Clemson fan. But, this game, The quarterback play was a little bit more consistent. I mean, Klubnik was only 18 of 28 for 131 4-yard average, but like
It's
I
not
said,
great.
like I said though, we relied on our run game to do a lot of the work. So
This is true.
when you do that, that's the trade off there. I mean, we talked about Louisville dominating Notre Dame, and they had 145 through the air and 185 on the ground.
Yep.
Clemson, they put up 200 on the ground and 130 through the air.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, they held Wake Forest. We talk about their defense. They held Wake Forest to 2.6 yards a carry in this game. So
yeah, the whole team. I mean,
if you can stop the run and get off the field on third down, chances are you're probably going to win that football game.
yeah.
Wasn't pretty, but y'all did win. Y'all beat Wake Forest 17-12.
And now we're 2-2 in the coffin.
Congratulations.
The conference. We're 2-2 in the coffin because we're dead. That's a fact.
It's crazy how y'all have already played 4 conference games, though.
I know, right?
Like that is kind of crazy.
Top load of the conference a little bit right there. We did too, man. Fucking Wake Forest was 3-1 coming to this game. We had undefeated Syracuse last week. Fucking Florida State, Duke.
Yeah.
We were top loaded this year.
Also, your boy Bo Collins had 5 catches for 50 yards.
Yeah, dog. We threw the ball to him pretty good. There he is right there.
Yeah.
6'3", 230. Boy, can go up and get it. Give him the ball. Let him have the fucking ball. All right. We can walk out of this game. It was a good game,
Yeah.
but you know what? I got something that I really love to talk about, and I want to talk
This
about
game
it.
was ridiculous.
This game is going to be Big Riley's Bub of the Week game. LSU Tigers versus Missouri Tigers. It was a Tiger Bowl, folks. Catch a tiger by the tail, listen to him roar. LSU escaped this one overall, 49-39. I mean, shootout of a game, no defense at all. Don't
It
ask
looked
what
like
defense
Missouri was going to run away with it in the beginning.
It did. And, slowly but surely LSU pushed their way back into this one. And, they did it behind 274 rushing yards as a team. The quarterback had 15 carries for 130 yards. That's, quarterback numbers, that's big. The starting running back, Logan Diggs, 24 carries for 134 yards. That is a super powered running attack if I ever heard of one. I'm just going to go through and play a couple highlights that I picked through on short notice. Look at this push right here. Look at that gap. This is goal line. And, the thing about goal line, it's at the end of the day, when you're running the ball here, it is just how much can you push the dude in front of you.
Yep.
And in this case, look at this unit, dude. Ball snapped. They're still all together.
Yes.
And look at this. Look at this hole. He doesn't, there's no tough running here to get into the end zone. He just jumps because he's a silly Billy. And puts it in there. There's not much more that you can really ask for out of an offensive line besides a hole like that on the goal line.
Yep.
You're feeling good after that one. Got this one a little bit later. This is one of the big gashes.
Ooh.
Do you believe there's a replay of this one after? Nope, there isn't. Yeah. Shoot my hand. And here, once again, all the guys on here, this is the only guy that's really got depth here. Everyone else, they've got their man held at the line of scrimmage at the point of contact, or they're washing down. We got the guard right here, the left guard. He's free. He's about to go find him ahead.
Yep.
running back just got to do his thing.
Yeah, man.
I mean, that's a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful run. Got another one down here. Boom. Another big gash play here.
Whoa. Let's watch the O-line, Riley.
Yes, sir. So in this one, I mean, this is just a kind of a wash here. I mean, they just get everyone and get them all this way.
Yep.
But look at this, dude. Besides this guy, but this dude's guy is about to run into this guy as well. So, I mean, look at that, dude. Hey, they're making an arrow telling this running back exactly where to run.
Yes.
It's beautiful. I mean,
and all he's got to do is slip through the unblocked defender, the read guy.
You got to beat the one guy. That's it.
Yep. And boom.
A little bit of help from the quarterback to keep that dude paused. And
yeah.
I mean, off to the races.
He shoots out like a cannon on that. He just springs for you. Like,
this is a touchdown, so it's not a super great blocked play, but it was a touchdown. So
it was a touchdown.
Always deserve a little love.
Yes.
All right, we got this one here. Nice little design quarterback draw. Once again, Jaden Daniels plays the part of Moses, and he parts the white and gold sea to find a river of green. I mean, look, dude. All he's got to do is beat 5 who got a beat on his guy, but aside from that, I mean, look at that, dude.
Yeah.
He's just got to be athletic and get there. That's all you got. I mean, and then we got another one later. Once again, another little design quarterback draw here.
Dude, just look at the speed right there. To house that bitch. And then they take the lead on that play.
Yes, sir.
LSU was down big in the first half, and then they come back and
I mean, it's the same thing in this play that we saw in that last design, except this time the guy that made the move that had the one guy beat, he goes a different direction, and he just gets washed down as well. So now we've got 3 washes on the backside. The right tackle's in a dominant win position here for the play. Yes. I mean, there's your holding whenever you're playing football. Got him right there. You get this lineman downfield ready just to hit a guy. Just makes it so he can't touch him.
Yep. Touchdown. Oh.
Got this one. I mean, a little bit of chaos right here, but
yep,
we're here for it. Look at this double team right here. I mean, they fucking shake this dude to his core. He said, "Jump me like one of your French girls."
Ooh.
Having a great play.
Hey, man, the running back blown up in pass pro on that one. But he got the job done.
That's all that matters. Oh, yeah. And that one.
Hmm? No, it's not. I think it's this next. Fuck, man.
I was down before. Yeah, here it is. Right after this.
Yeah, it's right after this. Watch the running back.
Beep. He's
hey,
lucky
man, he got the job done. Yep.
He almost got credited for that.
He did. Ugh.
Nice little interception. But yeah, man. LSU O-line. Big Riley's bub of the week. That whole O-line. 274 yards rushing. 259 yards passing. Only 2 sacks allowed all game.
That's insane.
Against a pretty damn good Missouri defense.
They were undefeated going into this game. This is their first loss of the season because LSU, behind those bubs, Riley, they're able to get the win 49-39.
Yeah, I mean,
going on the road in Columbia. It's
been a shaky season for the LSU Tigers, but
it has.
This is a massive rebound week from them. I mean, I know it wasn't the perfect game. You don't want to go down like they went down in the beginning, but at the end of the day, they don't ask how, they ask how many. And LSU 274 is the answer.
Yes. Absolutely, bro.
All right, you had a play
Absolutely.
From the
I do have a play.
You had one play you wanted to highlight from the Vanderbilt Florida game.
Yeah, this is in the coaching profession, we call this a loaf. And that basically means that the play is happening and you just don't give a shit. You don't try at all. And that is the worst thing that you can be graded on, by your coaches is, he loafed on this play. He had 7 loafs.
Damn loafer.
Game. Yeah, dude, that's what it is. So this is Vanderbilt and Florida. Florida would win this game pretty handedly. But Vanderbilt on this play, watch this DB.
Dude, he didn't try at all.
He didn't try at all. So run it back.
Oh, we're going.
Hey, we're gonna run it back. I mean, first of all, he gets beat initially.
Look at him.
Just because he has lazy technique.
Look at him.
I mean, whenever you stumble like that, it means that you pause your feet and you use your hands, but you don't move your feet. So he's just lazy with his technique. And then
that little shrug, I don't know, like that right there, and then not running after him.
Yeah.
Fucking what?
Yeah. It's not what you want. That's why coaches fucking rip players in film. It's just no effort. That's just piss poor effort by that Florida D. It's bad technique. Okay. But dude, Riley, we say this all the time in coaching. Effort can cover a lot of mistakes.
Oh yeah,
all you do is just run to the ball. Look how he slows up. Bro.
Dude, he's
even if he goes out of bounds, you still have to run and try to make sure that he goes out of bounds.
Yeah, you still gotta be there. You can't be looking at the ref where's the penalty at?
Yeah.
Where's the flag?
He completely slows up and then he's like, oh shit.
Oh, this play's live. Oh, this play's live.
Yeah.
He thought he was in practice.
Yeah, bro.
Man,
it's not good. If you are that Florida DB, that is what we call a loaf, and that is not what we want in college football. We don't want loafs.
No loaf.
# no more loafs. But yeah, Florida. They did win that game. But
they loafed. They loafed through it.
Yeah.
All right.
I believe the final score was 34-14, if I'm not mistaken. But
should have been 34-7 then.
Yeah,
all right. So
the
last game that we're going to cover was one game that you definitely could say was not a loaf. This
game is ridiculous.
This game was ridiculous. Arizona versus number 9 USC.
And if you stayed up to watch this game like me and Riley did, shout out to you. Because this game ended late as fuck.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a West Coast late game, so you know.
Oh, and then it went into double overtime.
Triple overtime.
Shit was
crazy. It went into triple overtime.
Dang.
This game was absolutely wild. I was sure Arizona was going to win this, dude.
Dude, at a certain
USC
point,
is
I was
so
too.
fucking lucky that they didn't.
Yeah.
Like, it's not even like Arizona beat themselves either. I mean, I think at the end of it, it was really just USC is just the better, like, more talented squad down to the core.
Yes.
Like, the players are just more talented. And I think that's why they edged out the 2-point win at the end of the day. But Arizona had, like, when they always talk about heart covers talent when talent doesn't have any heart.
Mm-hmm.
Arizona had all the fucking heart.
They did, dude.
That shit damn near covered the talent of USC, which is also pretty mighty.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, dude. Friggin' Jacob Culling, Arizona's receiver, friggin' he went off. 10 catches for 88 yards, but he had 4 receiving touchdowns, dude. I mean, this is, to me, just the story of the game. Arizona's quarterback, Noah Fafita? Is that how you say it?
Something like that? Yeah,
Fafita, yeah. He had 303 yards on 25 of 35 passing, 5 touchdowns. He also threw a pick, but, still played a hell of a game. Caleb Williams, I mean, he made the plays when he absolutely had to at the end of the game, but he didn't play that well. 14 to 25, 219 yards, only threw 1 touchdown, but he ran for 41 yards and 3 touchdowns. Yeah. So he really kind of got it done with his legs in this game. And, dude, Riley, I said this when Lincoln Riley first got hired. I said it when he was at Oklahoma, and Oklahoma was one of the worst defenses in the league. To me, this is kind of the story of the game. Not really for this game, but just for USC moving forward. Arizona had 506 total yards. USC had 365.
Yeah.
If USC is ever going to win anything, and granted, they were lucky to win this game. They were lucky to beat Arizona. Arizona gave them everything USC could handle.
Everything they could handle, dude, literally.
Everything they could handle. But if you're a USC fan, you've got to be fucking worried about your defense. Your defense is not good. Your defense gives up big plays, chunk plays. Arizona had 203 yards rushing on, as a team. It's just, if you're USC, this is why I said they're not going to win the Pac-12. Because they don't play defense. Lincoln Riley teams do not play defense. And in college football, you cannot be so one-dimensional that your either offense or defense is such a liability that you can't count on it. It's going to lose you games. Oregon is going to beat this USC team because Oregon actually plays defense. And if you can stop USC's offense or at least slow them down, you're probably going to win that game. And that's why I think USC has a much bigger problem that Arizona really kind of exposed. They weren't able to capitalize and get the win, but they were able to really expose some issues with USC.
But in all fairness, Arizona probably shouldn't have been in this game. So, there's a flip side to that coin. There it is. They really shouldn't have been as competitive as they were. I think
Arizona's just so well coached, dude.
They were very well coached. Their defense had an amazing game, just overall. They really showed up, fired up, and they played their hearts out, man. Their absolute hearts out.
Dude, their defense looked legit. We were talking about it when we were watching the game live. Their defense held USC to 3 of 9 on third down.
Yeah.
That's one of the best and most efficient offenses in the country. And if you're able to do that against that offense, you're going to give yourself a chance to win that game. That's exactly what they did.
Come on. Yeah, I think the big part of this game is just the end here. So USC fucks up.
Kick.
Dude, this kick. Holy shit.
I just remember freaking the fuck out when I saw this live. Like, what the fuck just happened? USC drives down, try to kick a game-winning field goal.
And some shit just goes crazy.
And this man just shanks it. Just shanks it into his fucking player's ass.
Makes you ask, what the fuck was going on there?
Yep.
And then Caleb Williams, he says, I'll put the team on my back.
Yep.
I'll put the team on my back. I'll do it. Don't you dare me. I'll put them on my back. It was a great run, though.
It was a great run.
Good finish to it. But then Arizona, they go, we'll put the state on our back. Put the state on our back.
What a great back shoulder throw.
Dude, this was a great throw. Also, I think another story of this game that I don't think we mentioned, but is also very important. This was this Arizona quarterback's third game.
Yeah.
I mean,
played really well.
Let's keep an eye out for this kid in the future.
Yeah. This play was ridiculous.
That play was ridiculous, but so beautiful at the same time.
Just a speed option, mistimed the pitch, ball hits the ground, and just bounces perfectly to the running back.
I heard you say mistimed. It looked like it worked perfect to me.
Yeah.
I see nothing but exactly how they drew that shit up.
Absolutely.
That running back played like fucking 7 years of basketball in his childhood. This was a great play. I mean,
that was a great play. Just a nice little fucking inside slant route.
And now they go for
perfect
two.
Throw.
And
Gotta
they
go for two.
Don't get it. Great defense from number 7 here.
I really like the play call, but if you're the quarterback, I get it. He's throwing off his back foot and pressure's in his face. But pause it, Riley.
Oh, I'll run it back.
Or just run it back, probably. But I mean, if you're gonna throw that ball to the tight end right there, if you're gonna throw that ball, like the play's designed to go to number 2 right there, the tight end. You've got to put that ball further to the corner. You can't lob it like straight in the air.
Yeah.
Because you give the DB a chance to make a play and recover. You know?
Yeah, no, you gotta make that.
I like the play call, just don't like the execution.
Listen, young quarterback, that's one I bet you that's one that next time he's in that scenario, he's gonna hit that ball exactly like it needs to be, because this kid seems legit.
Yeah.
Good little run play right there, little read option, sells it, gets it to the middle, and then USC goes for it. And everyone's like, USC, they can't do it. Oh no.
That's a great throw that the receiver absolutely should have caught. Like, he put it low where only his guy could get it. It's a little behind him, but still, man, in that situation, man, you gotta make that catch.
Now we got this.
So now, once you get to second overtime, you just do 2-point conversions. And this play was insane. It looked like for a second he didn't get it. But he was able to just get around the defender, tightrope the sideline, and stretch the ball across the pylon. That's just a great individual effort right there by Caleb Williams.
Yeah, legit. I mean, they put the crown on his head for a reason there.
Yep.
I get it. Wait for it. There it is. And then there's just...
I did not like this play call.
I didn't like the play call either. It's not really what they've been doing all day. They've been running the ball, but not like that.
Yeah.
So, I just didn't like that play call there as well.
Your quarterback has been making plays all day and don't put the ball in his hands.
Yeah.
With the game on the line. I don't like that play call.
But, you know what? It happened. USC, Lincoln Riley, he had to go to the bathroom and take his nervous shits after the game. He was down bad. This one was sketchy for him. But this is a great game from Arizona. I mean, that's a team to look out for. Maybe not the rest of this year, but next year. After the shakeup happens, if that young quarterback stays there. I mean, this is the transfer portal era. You might see him play at Alabama next year, but
potentially.
Dear God, let him go play in the name, image, and likeness of God. That'd be cool.
No.
I'd love to have that guy.
No, dude.
But anyways, that was the last game we had to cover, folks. Please, thank you for sticking around this far. Comment, subscribe, keep giving us all the information that you can. Tell us what you think. Tell us about your favorite games you wanted us to cover that we didn't cover maybe. Games you want us to cover for next week. But no matter what, keep sticking around, keep coming back, keep enjoying the TTT content. But until we are back again with the NFL, we got to clean this one up and get out of here, y'all. Peace.
Yes, I would like to stop.
Are you sure?